weren't you reading this time?
I thought you wanted me to.
No,
Do you
no,
want?
no.
It's a shorter one. Do you want to read it?
AFA, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll react
Okay. Oh,
happily.
okay.
Do you want to try and introduce, or you want me to?
I could do the introduction, even though you've probably already been watching. Hey guys, Raiders, right? That's what we're calling them.
It is.
It's been a while since we used that term.
I try to say it every time because I
We
just go, "What's up,
That's true.
Raiders?"
I think we skipped it the last two. I can't remember.
We might have.
But today we have one called Problem Player with a question mark. That's it. So I haven't read any of this. It's not super long, so let's get into it.
I
New.
skimmed enough to be interested.
Okay. Problem player or just a new player doing new player things. This isn't really a horror story. I'm just venting into the void about a player who doesn't seem to miss an opportunity to be a problem player.
I live in the void.
I think I'm our table's problem player. For context,
No, you're all the problem player in your own unique, special ways.
I get the job done. For context, I've been playing TTRPGs for a couple of decades, and the noob has been in it for about a year and a half, and all our games together have ran. And all of our games together have been 2024 D&D. Okay, so relatively
Nice.
new.
Okay, yeah, they're playing the updated.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
and despite the experience, everyone is still new to it and everything for the most part. This guy's been playing TTRPGs for a few decades. Can relate, so he might have some past experience with this one.
Honestly, hot take, if you're not playing 2024 at this point, you should probably just check out a new TTRPG,
I
which I
disagree.
encourage.
I disagree with that. I do encourage the checking out the different TTRPGs. World of Darkness is hot if you like the simplicity but like heavy role play. Go with it. Supernatural, the TTRPG is essentially what it is.
I just want to encourage everybody to branch out. Don't stay like stuck in your imagine if you never stopped playing 3.5.
Homie, I started playing 5th edition with you.
Right. So
I want to run you guys through 3.5.
I'm not saying you can't go back, but
Our first table together, the noob played a druid. The class had too many options for the noob, and he took very long turns while he agonized over every decision point. Another, pettier player at the table timed one of his turns at 15 minutes. That's excessive. Even for a druid, because
he
worst case,
timed his turn.
if it's like a constant thing, I get it, just to be
Ugh.
just out of curiosity, but that is a dick move. But druids, if you're new, I get how there's a lot of options. Worst case scenario, wild shape and bash. The game fizzled, and the noob invited me to another one, which I decided to join on the condition that the noob played a simpler class, at least until he's more comfortable with the rules. I understand that. Fighter's a good starting class. The noob rolled out a barbarian, even better. First interaction with an NPC before anyone has an opportunity to speak, I throw my hand axe at him. Shake my damn head.
That reminds me of when one of my friends wanted to play a sorcerer for their first ever character. And I was like, there's a lot to that, but I want to do magic. Magic is complicated.
It is, especially if you get a really homebrew friendly DM.
Yeah.
Making your own spells in 5th edition is weird, in my opinion.
And hard to balance.
Yeah. Still manages to take 10 plus minute turns, develops main character energy, moping if any other player gets a spotlight moment. No. I should take a moment to say the games overall are fun. The noob can just be a little tedious to play with. I understand that. Second game is winding down, and one of the players wants to take a crack at DMing for the first time, so we meet for his pitch. Sounds fun. All the players pitch their ideas for characters, and we've got a monk, a rogue, and a sorcerer. Okay, I can get behind that party. The noob wants to be a bard. I point out that he should grab a healing spell since he's the only one with access to healing spells, and the new DM has teased a combat-heavy campaign. He accuses me of railroading him into a healer role. He uses the term railroading a lot, and I'm not sure he knows what it means. Yeah, I can say the same thing a lot of people on Reddit. He finally accepts that playing a bard means playing a support role and takes healing words.
It is the support class.
It is, but it's a really fun support class.
It's versatile.
Yeah, I like playing support classes. I just can't play a bard. I can't. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and I get a text from the noob saying he has a concept for his bard and he wants to talk about it. Okay, I'm already interested in the bard concepts. I love everything about the bard except playing it. Like, I love having one in my party, both as a player and a DM.
That's why the bard has my favorite subclasses. It is not my favorite class.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's how I feel with fighter. fighter has so many beautiful subclasses. Um, his concept is that his bard will charge for heals or pickpocket the team for compensation for his heals. Shake my goddamn head.
Actually, I kind of love that.
No, same.
I love
I
that.
love that. This
You're not paying me for my services?
no, because like I really want to play a cleric. Cleric is another one of my favorites. That uses like those forms you fill out whenever you go to like the fucking dock in a box.
Yeah.
One of those, but tailored for D&D. So it's like, have you been in contacting with any curse, hexes, or jinxes in the past 2 weeks, and make the player fill it out.
It makes me think of this grave digger, if I remember correctly, his title of a character from Trigun, who
Yeah,
he just constantly will hand out his tickets after he's volunteered himself for the work. Yeah, now you're gonna pay me.
I honestly I think this dude's just being too hard on the new player. Like the long terms are kind of annoying, but like he has ideas.
Yeah.
I told him that I hated that concept, that it falls solidly in toxic player behavior. You're incorrect. Apparently, he had already gone to another player with this concept who told him word for word, I will not be paying for heals, and if you pickpocket me, I will kill you. He came to me for a second opinion, I guess.
That's also fair.
No, that's fair.
That's also fair.
I sent him an article about problem player behaviors, encouraged him to read it and stop considering himself and to stop considering himself a noob and start playing like the experienced player he is. If he pickpockets me, I'll also kill him. Those are valid responses. I love that. I love how they're just like, oh yeah, if you pickpocket me, I'll kill you. I also think I'm one of those players that I don't believe in party gold. I appreciate when party members help me out to get an item that I need or something like that, because you help your party members and you have a better party, you die less. Simple math. But if you've ever played in a game where players keep track of their own gold, shit gets so fucking petty and hilarious as a DM, it's not even funny.
I just have the problem with giving you guys too much gold, so it's never really a problem. My
Well,
player's always loaded.
We're loaded and the magic items are limited, not in the sense of like, oh, that's OP, but in the sense of like, let's roll to see if this guy has it, or if he even has rare items. And it's just like, fuck me. I love it.
Oh.
It's irritating, but I love it because it's just like, son of a bitch.
I think overall, kind of a problem player, but not the kind that you need to stop playing with or that deserve to get kicked out of a game in any way. I think he's just he's got like your typical, he's human. He just sounds like a fellow human of not doing like terrible things, just trying to have fun, being a little selfish about it.
I disagree with OP almost completely, honestly,
Yeah?
because he is taking, he said decades, multiple. So that's at least 20 years, which means he was probably an adult in the early 2000s. And so what that tells me is he has like a lot of older tropes. He's probably used to like your old school 80s D&D of like, oh, we all have to work together on this goal, otherwise it won't work. The goblins will kill us at level 5 type of D&D. Whereas like 5th edition, let's be real, at a certain level, you could be on your own and be fine, depending on how you're built.
Yeah.
So I think he's just, I don't know, I think he has a lot of expectations. And he did kind of railroad. I wouldn't say railroad, because that he is right. He probably uses that a lot. And in my opinion, that's not correct. But he did kind of push him into a healer role a little bit. And I would have explained before pushing him like, oh yeah, take that. Explain to him that, yeah, dude, you're going to be a support role.
Yeah. It could also be that this is when we find out via you guys in the comments that we're just also both the toxic players.
Yeah, okay.
We're the problem players, so we feel this guy.
If everyone laughs, it's not toxic.
As long as everybody's having a good time, you're not the toxic player.
Just because I threw the BBEG into the portal that basically made him a god to get rid of him does not make me the asshole.
Just because I was the first one to run away, leaving everybody behind to die, doesn't mean I wasn't just playing to my character. Why is that? What? My character's a problem.
If it helps, you
That's
guys.
why I'm the problem player.
That was last session on my game, by the way, and you're not the problem player on that. You guys were supposed to run.
I was just doing what I should do.
But tell us about your problem player behaviors that everyone else thinks is toxic, but you think is absolutely hilarious. I need to hear some of this because I need to be more of a problem at my table.
I need everybody to confess down below how you're the problem player.
I will split the party. I will make the explosives. I will piss off the NPC. None of it is intentional. I swear. Okay, the splitting the party is. Everything else is unintentional. I swear to God. So, him, because he's the DM.
Definitely let us know what you guys thought of this story.
We don't have Serenity.
Down below. We don't have Serenity, so I was going to do this differently. Hi, guys. Hello. Wait. We got to get into it.
All right. Yeah, hold on. You're bald. I'm bald. We'll do this.
Yeah, there we go. I don't even remember what I was going to say. No, there we go. Thanks for watching. Click the like button because we're not going to lick it. And subscribe.